Hey guys, it's Nate doing the Options Locator June 6, 2021 newsletter. First things first, we'll just go into the disclaimer here at the bottom of the page and take a look at that. It's also found in the newsletter and on the Discord, so take a good look at that, review it, and then we'll get started. So. First things first this week, we've got Anthem. I believe it is a triple inside week. Very tight here. Healthcare in general. I know like Humana. I think it was either Humana or UNH. Yeah, Humana. It's kind of in a downtrend here. UNH kind of tight as well. So I'm not sure about Cigna. It's in a downtrend. So healthcare overall is kind of lagging. So pretty tight here. Inside day on Friday to close out the week. So basically through that downward trend line, look for a move back up over 400. Through the upward trend line here, look for a move back down to 386, 382 is what I'm looking at. BBY, double inside day. Had the inside day here. We thought we were going to get it taken down, but they didn't. So I'm not really. That was a short range day. The range here is only 98 cents on Friday, as compared to your $3.25, $5.14 range there. So pretty tight Friday. So I'm not too keen on it. Just taking the inside day up. I was going to look for it to get over 118 basically up here through that upward trend line. Look for it short and down to the bottom portion of this broadening formation. Bumble, small downward trend line there. Hammer on inverted hammer on Friday. So if we get under 46, I'd look to short it. But through that downward trend line, get back up over 50, 50 and a half. Very small gap here. I wouldn't mind seeing them close it. Kind of got a little cup and handle action going on. So if you look at it, you curl it up here. Here's your handle. So see if they can break out of that. Coin, I believe it's a double inside week. It is. So not going to quite trigger over the weekly high, but I'd like to look over 241.50. That should give us a good indication that they're going to take things up. And then under 224, good indication they're going to take it lower. Current all-time low, I know it's not very long, but is 208. So if they get under here, 224, look for it to test that low, and then 200. CRM, they closed the earnings gap this past week, basically to a T here, then had a really good day on Friday. Basically over 238.40. I'd like to see them push it higher here. If you want to readjust your broadening formation here, we got some room to go. Basically over 238.40, 240, 243 and a half, and then 245 is what I'm looking at. CVS, so we had a double inside day down to start the week. Tested the prior week's low, finished closing that gap to confirm it. Now outside the inside day, I'd like to see it take it up here. Otherwise, I see them taking it back down to around 83 or 83.12 there. DraftKings, double inside day, still holding out, kind of in a falling wedge here. We had it like 2 weeks ago here. Nice breakout over 46. They closed that gap. Now they're trying to break out this downward trend line, take the double inside day up. Over 51, I like it. And then I'd like to see them up around 55 at the end of the week. Dollar Tree, we've got a gap here. Double inside day up off of earnings this week. So I like how they've recovered it. Get up over 103.85, look for 105, and then close that gap at 106.80. Facebook had a really good day Friday. Closed a tiny gap here on the hourly. right here on Friday. Nice surge there. Through that downward trend line, I want to see him test 333.78, make new all-time highs over that, 335 and on up towards 340, and then under 323.5 here, look for it to short, test 320, 318.03. Mo, so they've had this big. I think this was Biden saying that they were going to do, I don't know what they were going to do, like ban menthol cigarettes or something. Used to be my flavor of choice when I smoked. But anyways, so basically it's been consolidating here inside of these two large candles here. So pretty tight action. Back over 50, and I like it. Could be a longer term swing here over 50 with a stop around 48, but I like this. Get over 50.61 and then over this high of 51.14, and then we can work our way back up. Marvel has earnings tomorrow after the close, but I do like it. So, recovered pretty well here off this double inside day up here, and they've been in a strong uptrend. Now we're trying to get through this downward trend line. Might see some good action tomorrow before the earnings. Get us a nice push up towards 50, the front run those. Playboy, inside day with an inside week. Like to see it get back up over 50. Pretty tight action here. As long as 40 holds, I think it's good. Get through that downward trend line, inside day up, push it through 50, and then 51.95, we can move on up to 55. Walgreens, I know it looks like a lot's going on here, but so in a small browning formation here, but also got this downward trend line. I'd like to see it back up towards 57.05. Obviously that's not going to be the all-time high or anything, but if we could get it up over that, then work towards 59.78 or 68 range, that'd be ideal. But longer term swing here, as long as everything holds up, kind of similar to CVS, I think it's good long term. As far as the other setups go, we've got AMD, nice bull flag here. Seeing some good option flow. Gonna hit a wall here around 84. If you look at that resistance there, here. So they pushed through it on this move here, but kind of in the middle of this browning formation, they can get it through that flag up over 83, push through 84. I like it. Could be a longer term swing here with the July 85 calls. Costco hovering right here around the old time high of 388.07. Current all time high is 389.45. They couldn't push it. Now they're trying to hold this upward trend line, and then I'm going to see a nice solid push over 390. Work up towards 400 magnet, because once it gets up above there, it should be okay. It's just nothing but blue skies up here, so I like that one. Cisco, kind of similar situation. Through that downward trend line, very nice push here on Friday. I like it through the top of this browning formation up to around 55, but holding out pretty well. It's been a silent mover, and I like it, so looking for a move to 55. PayPal, it's also a nice one here. Had a nice monthly hammer, so now they're trying to confirm it, get out of this downward trend line, make a nice push up to 270 or so. Is what I'd like to see this week. Roku, me posting that chart on Twitter last week, I guess it had too many likes for it to do anything, so it broke out this upward trend line this week. Couldn't get up over 357.39, so came back. This old resistance then became new support. Inside day on Friday, so it's kind of decision time on what it wants to do. Over 333.15, look to go long on it. Under 323.5 there, look to go short, and then might test 300 again. But like I said, this old resistance then became support, kind of went right to it. Yeah, the low of this candle here is 323.5, and just happens to be 323.5. So we'll see what happens here. And then snow, Still holding out along our 243.5 area there. So if you look here on the broader scale, why that was relevant. So pretty big resistance here, almost here. Earnings kind of, so now we're just hovering around it. So now it's decision time. It's a nice push over 245 here. If we can get going, might see 250, 260. So that's pretty much all I have this week. So first full week of June. Let's make it count. Earnings are minimal this week. Some bigger names like GameStop, Chewy, and a couple other ones, but nothing major to really affect things. So yeah, let's just get at it. Have a good week. And if you have any questions, let me know.